What's up guys, Charlie here with an unboxing of the MAXFIND FF80 all-terrain electric longboard. So I'm super excited to put my hands on this one. It's going to be my third longboard, so cannot wait to test it out, see how it compared to my other ones. But first, let's do an unboxing together so you guys know what's inside of the box, how it's packaged. I have to say the board is well secured inside of it. I did not see any damage on the outer box, fully secured, and I guess no problem so far with the shipping of this one. So a first look at the board, and I have to say I'm quite impressed with how sleek it is. It definitely looked like just a regular longboard, but it's a sleeper. There's nothing that tells you it's an electric longboard until you look inside of the front, or the rear wheels, I'm sorry. So these are hub motors, and I have to say it's going to be the first time I test hub motors. I've been running the Meepo Hurricane and the Meepo City Rider 3, and both have a belt drive system. So I'm quite interested in see how this compare. Is it more powerful, better feeling, better carving, better grip? I don't know. It will be up to my testing. But first look at the board, gotta say, quite impressive. It's definitely the best looking board I have. And I kind of like that it comes with like a built-in handle at the front. It's not grip tape, it's some sort of a rubber material. I wonder how it's going to feel compared to regular grip tape. I would say it's surely less grippy, but only time will tell. But what I think it is, it's definitely going to be easier to clean. So as we see, there's a double kingpin trucks at the front and at the back. And from what I can tell, they are quite higher than other kingpin trucks. This would definitely be better for the wheel clearance, maybe be able to ride with looser bushings or looser trucks, so you have better carving. But that will definitely come at the cost of stability. If the truck is higher, the board is higher, the center of gravity will be higher, and the board will be less stable. Love how it looks. You just have two cables going out of it from the ESC. It goes straight to the truck. You barely can tell. What a nice looking board. In terms of the tires, these are vacuum tires, so there's no pneumatic inside. I'm quite interested to see how does it feel. From first look, I mean, they definitely look quite stiff, and you cannot really adjust the pressure of it. Usually on my other pneumatic tire, I can either decide to go a bit lower PSI, a higher PSI, but these are kind of like sit and forget it. Probably better for going off-road. You don't have to think about punctures. I mean, I'll have to test it out and I'll keep you guys posted on how do they feel. But I've tried some honeycomb wheels that are not pneumatic and I did not like them. So it's definitely interesting. All right, let's now dive into what's insane about this board. Let me turn it around. So my two other e-skate are from Meepo, and they don't have a swappable battery. But this one from MAXFIND does have one. So if we could just open this up. There you go. Then you take this off, and it's very easy to take off the battery. So this comes with a smaller battery than my other boards, but you can get 2-3 of those, and you can carry them in your backpack. They're quite easy to just take off. You just pull from there, and you literally take the battery out. So if you want to go on very longer rides, you just bring 2 of those in your backpack, and then you can hot swap it on the go. So let's look at the accessories. So inside of this box, a regular T-tool, charging block, which is super small compared to my other ones. It's very light, so if you have to bring this into a backpack, that's quite cool, to be honest. And now we have the remote. So let me see how does this feel. First time I'm taking it in my hands. Quite like it. I love this little ridge there. Feel like I have enough grip. Oh, there's 4 levels. And then last thing about this board, if we look under, I quite appreciate the fact that the charging port is accessible. It's a bit easier. Sometimes some boards are right there in this angle. They're a bit difficult to put the charger, but this one right there, super accessible. We have some weird branding here. I'm not too sure why there's a Facebook and WeChat QR code. I feel this should just be taken off. You don't need that. So first impression getting onto the board, the concave is quite mellow, to be honest. It doesn't feel too harsh, but it looks like they have enough grip. I don't have skateboard shoes right now, but they feel grippy. It's the first board I have with that much flex. That's thanks to the X composite design from MAXFIND. So what does X composite mean? To be honest, It's hard to say. It's a bit of a marketing thing. I would believe it's some sort of a very harsh and strong plastic. It's not carbon fiber, it's fiberglass reinforced, but that doesn't mean a lot of things. But the board like this looks great. I love the flex. Cannot wait to see how does it feel with that motor, that wheel motor. So to wrap up this video on the MAXFIND FF80, let me give you guys the rundown of the specs. So two 1500 watts motor on the rear. You have one battery that should give you about 27 kilometers of range if you ride it moderately. So maybe more like 20 to 23 if you ride hard. But then you can carry 2 or 3 of those batteries. So every time you add another 20 to 25 kilometers, but that will bring the cost to a little bit more. Right now you can get this full board with one battery for about $1,000 US. Stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to give you my first impression of this board. So make sure you subscribe and leave a thumbs up on this video. My name is Charlie and I will see you guys on the road or into the next video.